Good morning. This is John here again. You ever wonder if a monarch butterfly remembers when he was a worm? I can't remember sometimes what I've had for dinner the day before. So the brain is a funny thing. But I know I forget where the scriptures found talks about when we're standing before God, we'll know that we know that we know that we know that we know, and we'll see Him as He is. So there's something there, I'm sure. Let me read a passage here out of 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians 5, 1 through 10, I believe. Our heavenly dwelling. For we know that if the tent that is our earthly home is destroyed, we have a building from God, a house not made with hands, eternal in heaven, in the heavens. Let me read that again. For we know that if the tent that is our earthly home is destroyed, we have a building from God, a house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens. For in this tent we groan, longing to put on our heavenly dwelling, if indeed by putting it on we may not be found naked. For while we are still in this tent, we groan, being burdened, not that we would be unclothed, but that we would be further clothed, so that what is mortal may be swallowed up by life. So in other words, dying, you become alive, and we go from being unclothed to clothed. He who has prepared us for this very thing is God, who has given us the Spirit as a guarantee. So we are always of good courage. We know that while we are at home in the body, we are away from the Lord. For we walk by faith, not by sight. Yes, we are of good courage, and we would rather be away from the body and at home with the Lord. So whether we are at home or away, we make it our aim to please Him. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that each one may receive what is due for what he has done in the body, whether it good or evil. So from that, I get, here in the body I'm naked, and here in the body I'm dead. And when I'm at home with the Lord, I'm not naked, I'm clothed, and I'm alive, really alive. And also, I take from that, there's an account, there's a remembrance of a life review, I guess you might say, for what's done in the body, whether it be good or evil. That's also spelled out there. So while we're here, we walk by faith, not by sight. And it seems so many choose this life as their heaven. They think this is all there is, and they, like Jesus was tempted you hear of it in the music industry so often. They take Satan's bribe for fame, and it's Jesus says, "For man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the Father." So anyhow, I don't know what made me think of that, but I guess the seeing butterflies. I often wonder if they remember being a worm. So, alrighty, you all have a good one, and God bless.